literally took living on this earth for 30 years to figure out. Number 1, if you can shit into a plastic bag when your toilet is clogged, congratulations, you can now do everything else in this life. Number 2, the whole reason why the scrubby brush is in the bathroom in the first place is so you do not have to remove the marks you've made on the bowl with your hand. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. 3, peeing in the shower is a genius way of conserving resources and liberating your body because you do not need to flush and nobody will actually ever know that you did it. 4, it is more important to finish your shit in peace than killing the silverfish. They are faster than you and they will win. 5, all of your wet hair that you've plastered all on the walls of the shower only look like artistic dancing figures because you are high as fuck. 6, the only toilet paper that won't get trapped in your bits is actually the cheapest kind. This is as much a win as it is a fail, I'll explain. 7, those bits that are left in your bits are not parting gifts. Nobody wants to pick them out for you. Some people will try and work around them, but they for some reason will never actually tell you that they were there in the first place, which will embarrass you deeply. So always best to investigate for stragglers before leaving the bathroom, because this has obviously left a big emotional scar on my ego, and explaining it is just making me feel worse. So 8, when I feel helpless, I need to see my own face in the mirror to remember that I am alive, that I am good, and that I will still have all of these blackheads to pop after I leave this party. Number 9, if you think that you can squeeze a zit on your face while using a public restroom and emerge without a blemish the size of your own asshole, you are probably high as fuck. Number 10, my vagina is the little sister of my body, okay? I admit it. She always has to pee directly after she's been cleaned, and yelling at her only makes things worse. 11, everything I'm learning takes place in the bathroom. 12, I am a human bathroom. 13, I don't even know what that means, but apparently that is not a prerequisite for most poems. 14, the ocean is unbearably cold until you pee in it. Not because you are now waiting around in warm urine, but because your body does something vaguely scientific which makes sense to people who care enough to understand basic biology. Maybe I do not. 15, if you choose not to lock the bathroom door, you are not allowed to get mad at the person who opens it and catches you masturbating, even if you have the blow dryer going and everything. 16, my pit stains do not make me a failure, even if that's what they make most of my shirts. 17, I do not owe anyone a seamless transition into the part of myself I am learning but will no longer be considered comedic. 18, I do not owe anyone my skinny. 19, I do not owe anyone a justification for the days I love my own body, even when they outnumber the days that I do not. 20, I do not owe anyone a compliment just because they've given me one. 21, I do not owe anyone invisible panty lines. Go fuck yourself. 22, I do not owe anyone a face that I purchased at Shoppers Drug Mart. 23, I do not owe anyone exhausting and soul-sucking small talk just because they are not comfortable enough to ask me a question that actually means something. 24, I do not owe anyone a joke just so they can be relieved of the truth of me. 25, I do not owe anyone the version of me that I was yesterday. 26, I do not owe anyone a proper ending for something that is nowhere close to finished yet. 27, there is no shortage of happiness, and yes, I am allowed to hold it too. 28, nobody will ever want to hear about my dreams, but it's okay, because if I never share them, I will always have some secrets, and I will always know that remembering them is the most creative thing my body lets me do. 29, I am still learning most of these things, and some of them I'm learning twice. 30, I am a human bathroom.